What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Top Bands Episode 2. Episode 2. I'm here with Don C, Charlie. For right now, we might have some others show up. I know Prime will be here shortly. But we have things to talk about. Matches have happened. People have won. People have drawn. People have lost. You know, and it's time to talk about it. How you guys doing today? How you guys doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Should be a good show. A lot, like you said backstage, a lot happened. So
yes.
I'm sure we'll get into it. Yeah, big up the panel, big up the chat every single time.
Definitely. Don C, how you doing today?
Yeah, do you know what? I woke up this morning, saw the sunshine, no pun intended. Went to football this morning, had a great game. Put on my new Arsenal jersey. Yeah, I had a great game like this weekend. Well, today. And yeah, really happy. I can't stop smiling. And to know that this is the first stream I've done on Sunday after the big match this evening, it's amazing to spend some time with Charlie and the wonderful Sky. I'll make you like and subscribe, people.
I have to say, I'm actually quite shocked at how chipper you are. I'm sure we'll get into match details later, but you did win, so I understand. I don't want to talk. I mean, I guess we can get into it since I don't know if we have a Liverpool rep here. Let's just start with like the way the match started with Liverpool beating Bournemouth. Did any of you guys watch that game?
Yes.
Yeah, a bit of it. Parts
yeah.
Of it, yeah.
What do you guys think? Because I have some thoughts, but I just want to hear your guys' thoughts first.
I thought it was a pretty incredible game, to be honest. I mean, what was it last year? United played on the Friday, had a stinky 1-0 against Fulham. This year we had just from a neutral's perspective watching that game, we had a 4-2. Look, I think what it showed is that Liverpool going forward, amazing. I mean, Ekitekky, I had a few question marks about him, which could still come true, but he's off to a good start, good goal. But defensively, they need reinforcements. I've said this, they need to get Guehi. If they get Leone, I'll tell you guys, Leone, for someone that watches Serie A, he is going to be a player. He's already some player, this guy. He's only 18. But he's probably the best up and coming Italian centre back right now. So if they get him, if they get Guehi, I think that can solve their issues. But yeah, it showed that they got incredible attacking quality, midfield as well. But I think defensively, I think they need some additions, which it looks like they're going to get, which I think will solve their problems. But yeah, overall, Bournemouth a bit unlucky. Obviously, yeah, as Godfrey says, Semenyo was fantastic. I mean, 2 goals. Bit unlucky to kind of come back from 2-0 and then concede those 2 goals. Chiesa, my Italian.
I know.
Finally, this guy got off the mark in the Prem. I think that's his first Prem goal or something. So I was happy for him, to be fair. But once again, it was this you guys will know about it, the Anfield voodoo thing, where it seems like every game when they're not winning, they'll get a chance in the last. They always win in the last minute when they're struggling. They'll find some goal. It will just go in somehow, and it was one of them. So, yeah, it was a good win. I think overall Liverpool deserved it, but I think Bournemouth were a bit unlucky, to come back and then sort of throw it away. But then they need reinforcements. I mean, they've lost all their defense, and they haven't really bought, apart from Traffet, who's a good player. They haven't Ekitekky. They haven't really bought many players this window. So I think they need some more coming in. But overall, yeah, great game. Just from a neutral's point of view, it was good to watch.
Yeah. Auntie?
I can only echo Charlie's opinions, where it's going forward, they look so good. No, let me rephrase that. Everyone apart from Salah going forward look good. You see, Salah, as a goal scorer and a stat padder, he's great at what he does. But apart from that, he was non-existent in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because everything, all the attacks were actually going down the left side.
They were for most of them.
Ekitekky, he's one to watch out for. He's going to be a baller. This is what I'm saying. He might even outscore Salah this season with just his presence alone. Just because I think Salah's going to the African Cup of Nations. So that's going to be, they're not going to have him for a minute. McAllister, maybe it's the injury, I don't know. But this might have been a game too soon for him because he looked way off the pace. Off the pace. It's more their defense. Their defense is not strong at all. When you go,
but the fans are back.
I think Konate has Madrid in his head.
Yeah, maybe so. But then even so, like Van Dijk, if you remember what Van Dijk is that aura. He's that presence. When you go in there, Van Dijk, it's like, oh no, like let me go to the other side. But he just didn't look like he was at the races yesterday at all. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, I thought Bournemouth could have nicked it if they were more clinical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be fair, it shouldn't have been a 4-2 game, but it shows you that, you know, a game changer is just a game changer. Salah, like I said, he's the ultimate stat padder. He'll have a bad 85 minutes and still score 2 goals. And then, you know what? Yeah, my FPL is booming. So
that's so true.
So
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's like I enjoyed watching it as a neutral, because I got nothing against Liverpool. But did they deserve the win? I don't think so. Not on the run of play. Simply because Bournemouth, they kind of held their own and they surprised me in a major way yesterday. I thought Liverpool were going to be runaway winners, but it shows you how frail Liverpool's defense is, and I think that they're going to start missing Trent very soon. Do you know what he does on the ball? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But hey, we'll see. All we can do is just pray for Liverpool's downfall so the league can be a little bit competitive as a neutral.
Yes. No, I'm always for a Liverpool downfall party. So, I'll be there for sure. I might be there first. But I think I would agree with what you guys are saying. I do think that I called him Ekitekky in the title because I feel like he's just good. He's solid. I enjoyed watching him, and I hate that he's at Liverpool. I think he adds a lot going forward for them, and he's just like a gazelle because he's so tall, but he's in control of his body, and he just looks like a gazelle running up and down the pitch. So I'm excited to see what he'll do this season. To say he'll have more goals than Salah, that's I don't know. I don't know about that. He might, but I guess only time will tell with that. I agree too. I think I was happy to see Bournemouth kind of hold their own and come back and equalize, and it did suck to see them lose in the end, but Bournemouth actually surprised me too. I didn't think they were going to perform against Liverpool as well as they did. And I think it just comes down to their defense, like you guys were saying. I think I don't know about Giovanni, but it sounds like he could help. And then obviously Gagey as well.
He's a player. Leone, he's a player. I'll tell you, really good.
Yeah. But yeah, their defense, I think everyone knows it's their weak spot. It is going to be their weak spot if they don't get any more bodies in there. But I can say too, they're still going to be one of the top teams fighting in the end if they. But there's a lot of games, so it's just early. It's match week 1, so we're kind of making assumptions off of one game. But their attack, it's not the issue. We can all agree on that. And then going to Charlie. 3-0 to the Burnley. Yo, your fans were living their best life yesterday on X. I have to say. How are you feeling about beating Burnley 3-0?
Yeah, look, first of all, I was just about recovering from the Super Cup. I mean, I expected nothing, but I was gutted because I thought just maybe we could. I mean, even at 2-0, I was still very skeptical because PSG can just bang instantly do something. But, you can't help but give yourself a bit of hope in that moment. And obviously what happens, so I had to recover from that. But I did. And yesterday was a comfortable win, kind of as I predicted and expected. I thought we'd win 2-3-0. I think I said 2-0 as my prediction. And 3-0. Look, pretty much the way I expected. I think Burnley are probably going to be relegated there. I wasn't really impressed with them at all, to be honest. I didn't think they threatened our defense much. But overall, look, it was a comfortable win. And I have to say, obviously, Richarlison got the goal. I mean, that, you guys, I'm not his biggest fan, but that was an incredible goal. And that could easily be our goal of the season.
Yeah.
It was a copy of the
brace as well.
Yeah, brace as well. It was the one. Yeah. It was a copy of the one he got at the World Cup a couple of years ago. But I have to talk about Kudus, man. I mean, Kudus, I was happy with the signing, but that performance, wow, that was fantastic, that performance. He was cooking. I mean, 2 assists. I mean, especially the second one where he beat a player and then crossed it. But overall, just the way Kudus plays it, he's so strong. Like, he'll get the ball and nobody can tackle him. He'll like go past them, and he's quick, he's strong. He's the perfect winger, to be honest, that we've been missing for so long in this club. So kudos for me, man of the match. I know Richarlison got the 2 goals, but kudos with the 2 assists. He was unplayable, man. He was so good, really. But look, it was against Burnley, so I'm not going to get carried away. You were talking about our fans. I'm not surprised. Our fans are probably the most emotionally changing fan base, in the sense that we'll win a game, we're going to win the quad, we're the best team ever. But when we lose a game, we're getting relegated and we should liquidate. That's the way our fans work. A lot of our fans online, they can't really have a sensible conversation. It's just either we're amazing or we're terrible. Yeah. So, yeah, look, for me, happy with the game, happy with the performance. Comfortable win, as I was hoping and expecting against that opposition. So, look, good start to the season. And I paid close attention to it. I was thinking, how are we going to set up compared to Endz last season? And if I'm being honest, there's a big difference. I know it was against Burnley, so you can take it with a bit of a pinch of salt, but structurally, there's a huge difference. Out of possession, we have a certain shape. In possession, we have a way. It's very different, and that's Frank. He's adaptable. He can be flexible during games, formation-wise. I mean, for the Super Cup, he went to 5 at the back. This game, he went to 4 at the back. So that's the good thing. I've always said that is the biggest positive about having him as manager, is that he can adapt, and he's very smart tactically in a lot of areas. So good win, good start to the season. Just got to hope that I know there's been rumors about Eze, Savio. Get those 2 players in. Get those 2 players in, and my outlook on the window changes. And I'm a lot happier than I am. And this is the thing. If we get those guys in that team, with better forwards, if you put them in, it could be. Who's the second one with Eze? Savio.
Oh, yes, duh.
Yeah. We have to get those 2 in, especially Eze. We've been chasing Eze for ages. So, look, it's down to this chairman to deliver once again, as it always is. Will he do that? I'm not so sure. So I'll believe it when I see it. But get those 2 players in, and look, I'm feeling a lot better. That's for sure. And the win,
you get those 2 in. That's a huge difference. That's
massive. It changes everything. It will change my outlook. It will change the fans' outlook, and I think it will just give everyone more of a buzz. To be honest, if we actually go out and do what we're supposed to do in the transfer window. So let's see how that plays out. But yeah, for Saturday, good start to the season. I said when the fixtures came out that I'm glad we had sort of Burnley at home, because it just gives the new manager a chance to just get a win under his belt. You always want to just win that first game, just kind of get it out of the way and stuff. And look, it was a kind fixture, and that's exactly how it played out. So yeah, onto City next week, onto our playground at the Etihad.
Yeah. Yeah, Dauncey, you still smiling even though we're talking about Tottenham? How you feeling?
You know what, right? I'm not going to disrespect Tottenham right now, even though I can't fucking stand them. Yeah? And to be real, I know Charlie is he's a very good person. He's a very honest Tottenham fan. He's one of the few Tottenham fans that actually I probably like about 5. That's including family members as well. You know what I'm saying? With Tottenham, you can only beat who's in front of you, right? So I'm not even one of those fans that's saying, well, it's only Burnley. We all know they're going to get relegated, because if you drew or you lost, we'll be having a different conversation, innit? Richarlison's goal. Yeah, it was all right. I'm sorry, I'm trying. But it was all right goal. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised. I was so much surprised, because even though he does that for Brazil, he plays with more heart when he plays with Brazil. Now, he loves his country, so. But then you knew he always had that in him. But it's so funny that it took for Kane and Son to leave for him to put in a performance like that. Because I haven't seen him play like that for a long time. Because you know him, he more plays with his heart on his sleeve. This is why he kind of gets so many yellow cards and people can't really take it serious, because he plays with a lot of aggression but not many goals. But now he seems like he's going to be not a great goal scorer, but a scorer of great goals. Because that goal that he scored was a banger. Yeah, it was a banger. And even as a hater, I wish I am, and I'll make that well known. It was a really good goal. And And you lot deserve that win. And who was it? Was it Kudus, right?
Kudus, unbelievable. For me, man of the match.
He had a performance of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can he keep that up? Only time will tell. But over the 90 minutes, he was awesome. To be honest, I can't really say too much about your team because your team played very well in its whole entirety. The only thing that I would say is that you're going to get a lot of injuries because it seems like even though you got a new manager,
we have a lot of injuries right now.
Yeah, like it's Tottenham, and you're still going to play the high line because the line was very high yesterday. Considering
it depends, Don C. It depends what game. It's not going to be Ange ball where it's just high line, just suicide football every game. Yeah, we might do it some games like against teams at the bottom. Frank will probably do it, but when we play City, Liverpool, whoever it is, he's not going to do that. I'm very sure of it, to be honest. Because against PSG, he didn't. So
no, he won't play that until you start losing. Because just remember, on PSG, in PSG, you got to remember if PSG scored first, then you would have pushed up the field. Yeah, and then you see the line getting higher and higher and higher and higher. It's only because, like, first and foremost, you're playing Burnley. When you play PSG, you lot scored 2 goals. So it was more of they had to emphasize their presence on you than you on them because it was more defend and counter-attack, and try and get a third after the second. But then when you do come across the bigger boys and you do go down 1-0, that's where the telling times are going to tell. Like where it's going to be more interesting to see how is Frank going to turn this around, what system he's going to go forward and play with.
I think also we just need more quality. Like we have to get Eze, Savio in these big games. You need big players to deliver.
Yeah. You know, I think your team is quite decent as it is right now. Like obviously it can be a bit better, but that's all of our teams, to be honest, including Man United. Like a whole new infrastructure, to be honest. But we'll get there. Yeah. With Tottenham, I just think that the players that you've got are really good. It's just injuries are going to kill you.
Yeah.
To be honest, if you can keep all your whole players injury free, I said you'll finish about maybe 8th. If you can keep injury free, that's going to go 8th to maybe 6th.
That's
what I'm saying. Just injury free. But I wish.
That's why we need more depth. That's why we need more depth in quality. So if we get injuries, we can deal with them better than last year, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to have that with as many games as you're going to have. So.
Yeah, we're playing Champions League this year. We're not going to be able to rotate as much as the Europa League group stage last season.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, like, and this is where Man United struggled with last season, and I hope we don't do it again. But, like, when you play a team like this, you expect 3-0, 4-0, you know. So, if anything, that's why you're happy for the result, because you did what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, we did exactly what I was expecting. Yeah, I said it should be a comfortable win. It should, and it was. So.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, I'm on the same boat with you guys. I chose to watch Sunderland, and I actually had a great time watching that game. I was quite shocked actually at their performance. I was, but it was good to watch. I watched the highlights of this one. So yeah, I mean, the Richarlison goal is great. Kudos, great. I think for me, I'm more. Coming from a United fan, I'm a little bit, I don't know, maybe jealous in the sense of I feel like Frank could adjust in game better than Amorim, and that's what makes me a little bit nervous about Amorim. I don't know if he will live and die on his formation, which I'm okay with, but like there's certain players that he will put in the wrong position at the wrong time, and I kind of think that happened today as well. Whereas Frank, I think, is a little bit better in those pressure situations, or maybe even in big moments. I think Frank can do more to win, you know, and be a little bit more smart, for lack of a better term.
That's the thing with him. I always got the impression he's a very smart guy. Like he knows how to adjust things, and hopefully it shows. You know.
Yeah, definitely. We will. I mean, there's Wolves Man City, which we can go through quickly, and then Chelsea Crystal Palace we'll go back to when Prime joins. I'll start. I think I wanted to watch this simply to see what Man City were going to look like with the people that they signed. Reijnders, I had never watched before, so this was my first time watching him, and I was like, wow. What a player, honestly. And I think him and Oscar Bob had a really good game. And then Turkey came on and did well also. So I think these key players, and especially those two that came in, their Premier League debut, really just took them and helped them improve much more from last season. And I think with City, obviously they look better. It's just going to come down to, will Pep want to use those players that he loves, like Gundogan and, all these players that, City's fans are kind of like, maybe we don't have to like play them all the time, but, I think City obviously are going to be, if they can continue like this, not have injuries, I think they are going to be obviously at the top again if they can continue to play like that. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. We have Prime here as well. Anyone can hop in. Hi, Prime.
Yeah. Hello, Prime. Do you know what? With City, they look so good. It's unbelievable.
I know.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was like they were a shadow. Last season, they were a shadow from what they really were. This season, like even as his first game, they destroyed them. Like Reijnders, destroyed. You see the other team, they was only in there for like say maybe 7-8 minutes, and then City was just like bang bang, like 2 goals in 5 minutes. That's City for you. And the most scariest thing about City this season is that the players that's on their bench. Like you see their first team, Reijnders, he is a baller, certified baller. What he was doing to their defense, like it's criminal. The passing, the 1-2s. It was like, how are they going to fill the shoes of KDB? Okay, they bought Reijnders in. He is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they started with a player like Doku, which, cool, he's a great athlete, right? But he hasn't got, he can't finish. You can't even put in a cross. He's horrible. But then they go to their bench after like 60 minutes. And who do they bring on? You know what I'm saying? Turkey. What was it? Mamouche as well. Mamouche scored a great goal as well.
He did,
so it's like these, and like it's like Foden's injured or half injured. Rodri's still suffering from that injury. And these are the players that they got to come back into. These are the players that's got to come back into the team. So it's like you see City's first team, City's first 11, bar a few of their defenders. Okay, they're not very strong defensively, but as long as they keep the ball, the other team can't score. That's the reality of it. And they will keep the ball because they've got these kind of ballers that are willing to 1-2s, pass and move. And who is it? What's his name? Oscar Bob.
Yeah.
Oscar Bob. Oh my days. You see their right side, yeah? Their right side with Lewis and Oscar Bob. No. Now, honestly, they're going to destroy teams. Destroy teams with Lewis and Oscar Bob. Yesterday, it just seemed too easy. It just seems like me and my boys playing kids in the park. That's what it seems like. Yeah, the kids in the park, they got a little bit more energy. But guess what? The moment you score the first goal, you see them deflate. And it's nice to see as a football fan, but as an Arsenal fan, second 3 times. I know if yeah, we're going to get our second place medal this season.
I also thought Trafford did well in goal. I thought Trafford did well. Trafford?
Oh, Trafford, yeah. He's a good goalkeeper. It's like, I thought they would miss Edison, but Trafford slotted in so well. It's unbelievable. It's like, I don't know what the hell Pep done to them in pre-season. But boy, like, it's honestly, it's going to be scary moments for the rest of the Premier League. It's like I said, as a football fan, it's nice to see because I love good football and it's always football first.
Mm-hmm.
But as an Arsenal fan, and even the rest of us up here, it's going to be scary times. It's not the fact that they can score with a person like Haaland, who was on the field, Doku's trash, Oscar Bob, right? They can bring on these mans that I mentioned before. I'm scared. I'm scared for the rest of us, man. Do you know what it is? They might even do another 4-peat this season. It's going to be scary moments.
And it's crazy because I was thinking too, after watching our game, I was like, my midfield is going to die. Like the fact that we even lost the ball so much, like that point when Ugarte literally passed to Kai Havertz, I said, if we do that to City or Liverpool, we're gonna get destroyed. Barbecue chicken, like it's over for us because we're not at that level. And I hate to say it, but it was eye opener for sure. Charlie, Prime, anything on City before, and then we'll get to your draw. Prime?
I think with City, I said they'd win the league as my sort of was. It seemed a bit controversial, sort of that prediction, but it's a good early start for that coming true. Sunshine, you said you never watched Reijnders before.
Yeah.
Again, as someone that watches Serie A, he was phenomenal. He was easily one of the best players in the league last season. Like, he was cooking every week. Him and Pulisic were like carrying Milan, because Milan were awful last season. He was literally carrying them on his back. Look, I'm not surprised that he'd come in and fit like a glove. I think that he's going to be one of the best signings of the season, if not the signing of the season. Perfect player for Pep. Perfect player that just slots into the midfield, box-to-box midfielder. Can do a bit of everything. Score goals, can defend as well. You know, he's just an all-round midfielder that can just do everything. So I'm not surprised, to be honest. He's going to be a great player for them. But for City, look, it was another kind of big win. Early doors. They started well last year, so we'll see if they can keep it up this time. But obviously Cherky as well. Again, another player that I think he does look a player. I hadn't watched as much of him as Reijnders, but from what I've seen of Cherky, he looks like the guy. So look, overall just comfortable. I mean, Wolves, I think they've been so lucky to survive the last couple of years. So maybe they'll get relegated this year. I'm not sure. But for City, it was just an easy win. It was just easy, and they just they cooked them. And I think that it was a message, you know, that they're, like I said, they're going to be angry this year, and they're going to try and get the title back. So
yeah, especially with not getting anything last season, I think, you know, they're all really upset about that. So, but Prime, big up to you. Good to see you here. And also shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for hitting the likes, and be sure to support everybody. The links are in the description. Definitely want to make sure we're doing that. Prime, how are you doing? Just, you know, talk to us. Initial thoughts about like the weekend since you just hopped on the stream. How you doing?
I am good. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys all enjoyed your weekend. Man City I think they're going to do what Pep did in his first season, just bombard their way and score a lot of goals. Defensively, they still don't look that good, but they're a lot better defensively this season. Or at least they should be better defensively this season than last, because at least now they've got legs in midfield. Reijnders is phenomenal. The amount of things that he can do in midfield. He can sit and defend. He can carry with the ball. He can create going forward, bro. He's an amazing all-round midfielder, but he's not better than Bruno, so it doesn't really matter. The amount of forward talents that you have creating just for Haaland, I thought it was a bit crazy getting rid of Savinho, but maybe it shows it doesn't really matter.
I hope they get rid of Savinho. I hope that happens.
I don't know. City are just phenomenal. I want them to win the league, but they won't. They're not good enough defensively, and I know Liverpool also have holes in their defense as well, but Slot is a better defensive coach than Pep is. So, City just bullying Wolves. That's what City do that to relegation teams. So it's not a surprise. That's why I predicted I said 5-0, like because that's what they do to relegation sides. But yeah,
you actually got this one spot on. You were 4-0.
Oh, I said 4. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Nice. Mm-hmm. I thought I said 5. But yeah, it's just what City do. Also, that goal from Cherky, step over and finish on his weak foot. It's crazy. City are just.
If they add Rodrigo to this, that's.
I don't even think they need Rodrigo into this. I'll be real. I think that's overkill. They don't need Rodrigo. Whatever. Yeah. Arsenal are not finishing second. They can't stop this.
They're not doing the 4-peat.
Nah.
Not with the way they look today, and we'll get into that for sure. We'll definitely get into that. Before we do, though, let's talk Chelsea, because we skipped over that a bit. You played Crystal Palace earlier, 0-0 draw. I was only able to catch the first half because I had to go to church, but I did see that there was a controversial call. It's escaping my mind. What do you guys remember?
As a free kick.
Yes, yes.
Free kick, yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, Prime?
If I say what I want to say, I'll be kicked off this show. So
just say
it. You don't want me to say what I want to say. So I'll be kind and say Sanchez needs to leave my football club. For some reason, my fan base believe he is better than Donnarumma. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he has a better save percentage, but for some reason, they think he's better than Donnarumma. The free kick is because Guehi kind of pushed into Caicedo, and the wall was like a meter closer or something. But regardless, I don't care. I still count it. My goalkeeper needs to leave. The ball got shot right at you, and you're still diving to save it. I've got people defending Sanchez saying, how is he meant to see? If the ball gets hit at you, it's supposed to hit you, but you're still trying to save it. I'll speak kindly because I'm on your channel. If people want to hear the unfiltered stuff, I'm on stream at Mike's later, so you can. But we were very slow in the first half in terms of how we moved the ball around. And Palace are a very good side. It's very difficult to break them down. Going forward, they didn't really do anything to threaten us because we have a good defensive shape as well. But it's just annoying. Palmer was sluggish on the ball. Enzo didn't really look match fit. Gittins was not necessarily poor, but he wasn't really given enough situations to be isolated 1v1 with Chris Richards. 2-0. Esteval came on, immediate impact. But yeah, it's just like slow and sluggish, which is annoying because against this Palace side, it's going to be difficult to beat. But I don't know, just any Chelsea fan that still wants to defend Sanchez. Yeah. Also, Josh Achimpong, youngster, got his start today as well. He was brilliant up against Mateta. That's a very difficult test, and he was brilliant. Chalobah doesn't look good playing on the left of a back three, so we definitely need another centre back to come in and a goalkeeper. The big positive today is that our owners were in the stands; they were watching. So
I saw bowling.
Yes, and the last time they watched a horror show was in the Conference League final after that Jackson touch. And the next day we signed the lap. So I'm hoping from now until Friday when we next play, we sign a goalkeeper or a centre back because we need that. But that's all I really have to say. I'm not crashing out like a lot of Chelsea fans are because they're quite reactionary. You know, we won the Club World Cup and Chelsea fans were trying to say, does Maresca go above Tuchel in our manager debates? And now they want him gone. So, you know.
Crazy.
It is crazy because in April, they want the Maresca gone. And then in July, June, he's apparently above Tuchel. And now in August, they still want him gone. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. That's all I have to say, I guess.
Hey. All right. Anybody else? Thoughts? Chelsea?
I told everyone that Chelsea would draw. I said it. I predicted 1-1.
You did.
0-0. But I was the only one that said they would draw last week.
Yeah.
So I feel vindicated for that. But yeah, look, the free kick was weird. Like I didn't understand why it was disallowed. It was one of those where maybe something happened, but is it obvious enough to disallow it? I don't know. But
because
I didn't really watch.
Push into Caicedo, and because it's encroachment, the ref said Guehi's like a meter forward from the where the line should be for the free kick. So that's why.
Okay.
But
okay.
It's the first time I've ever seen anything.
Yeah, I've never seen that
I've never seen something like that happen.
But yeah, I didn't really watch.
It's a real rule, but we know the refs don't really enforce the rule properly. So I don't know.
They pick and choose.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wish they didn't, but it is what it is. Go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that I don't really have too much to say because I didn't watch this game.
Yeah.
I just, from what I read and like the highlights, that Palace was solid defensively, and Eze apparently was saying goodbye after. So I hope there's substance to that.
You sure hope so, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Palace was robbed, and the rest this weekend are shocking. Go ahead, Dauncey.
Yeah, with that decision not to give a goal, never seen that before, and it's strange that it did happen. But hey, it is one of them things. It's funny because what was it? A few months ago, me and Prime, we had a conversation about a certain demographic of goalkeepers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
hey, we're on Sunshine Channel. We can't speak on that, please. Stop.
No. Like I said, which I would not say as just respect of Sunshine. You know what I'm saying? But going forward, please find that video and rewatch it, and then you see why we say it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with Chelsea,
he's better than Donnarumma, so he's better than Donnarumma.
Yeah. This game was difficult because they didn't really offer much. They didn't really do anything, to be honest. And yeah, it wasn't a boring game. It's just that Chelsea just didn't do much. Yeah. Right. Everyone, it seemed like everyone was missing. Everyone.
Yeah.
Even their goalkeeper.
Yeah, it was a very weird game. Definitely, like just in terms of, I wasn't expecting the Chelsea to look like that. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe down the line this could be a match that haunts them a bit because, like, it's points on the table, so it could impact, where they are. Because let's be real, like that's what it comes down to at the end of the season. It's those games where you're like, maybe if we didn't draw, to that squad, we would have been a little bit higher. And it could come down to that. Who knows? But yeah, I was not more on Crystal Palace. I think it's more on Chelsea and how they performed because, Crystal Palace are going to do what they do. So yeah, that call was weird though. I don't know. I was like, just give him the goal. Come on, man. give Crystal Palace the goal. But it's a rule. The rule's a rule. So I guess I understand. And then unfortunately, we got to get into our match. Dauncey, since you won, I guess I'll let you go first.
Oh yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Big up Charlie, big up Prime.
Oh, you gotta be now. Okay.
Yeah, I'll big up the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe, people. Okay, enough smiling. This game was fucking dog shit. This game was fucking dog shit. In isolation, yeah, I'm happy because you know what? Yeah, in 11 games against United at their ground, we've won 3 times now, whoop-de-doo, drawn 4 and lost 4. All right? When I saw Amarin's team sheet, I was like, what the hell is he doing? They were defensive. They had a defensive shit class, yeah? We didn't even fucking put 4 fucking passes together. This is what I'm saying. It was pathetic. Pathetic, yeah. Cool, we won. Okay, set piece again, ole and all of that rubbish. Yeah. We're bigging up from last season again. Calafiori got a header on the line that was going in anyway. Big up you. It is what it is, but it was rubbish. Rubbish, I tell you. You see, do you know what? Yeah, Man United couldn't even score a goal, and we were giving them opportunities. Make that make sense? Yeah. Tell me a time when their goalkeeper made a save from Arsenal. They had 22 shots, yeah? And do you know what, yeah? Even though Man United are the home team, and realistically, they should have came out to us, right? We have a better team, and we're in a process, yeah? Our 6-year...
Phase 10.
Yeah, phase 10 or whatever phase it is. Like, Thanos is dead, he came back alive, reincarnated, and all of the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the stones are back, yeah? We are in whatever phase, I don't care. We are a better outfit than them. We had near enough our strongest first team, and guess who we're still playing in 2025? Freaking Martinelli. Martinelli couldn't even, mate. Do you know what? Yeah. Okay, Sunshine, I'm really trying to be polite.
No, just talk. It's fine.
I cannot do because my mouth is disgusted at times, especially when I'm talking about stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, when I'm seeing my supposedly first team against your makeshift defensive structure with Mount at the false number 9, drifting from the left-hand side and all of that, yeah. And it's not that we struggled, we were so bad, yeah. It was like bird shit and dog shit. What's worse? You tell me. What's worse? You know what I'm saying? It like this makes me sick. You see, in isolation, the win, yeah, cool. Yeah. You could say we can only beat who's in front of us. Man United have Amarin. And we made Amarin look half decent today. What other team does that? If we played any of these other 2 teams beside me, we would have lost easily. That penalty shout that, who was it? Saliba gave to Cunha, right? That was a frigging penalty. That was a penalty. And you lot couldn't even buy a goal, right? Mm-hmm. We were giving you shots in the inside of our box. Like, do you know what it is? When people say Gabriel Saliba as a partnership is one of the best defensive partners in Europe, will I agree with them? Yes, one of them, not the best, but one of them, right? Top 5, I think, in my personal opinion. But bro, come on. The mistakes that I saw, freaking White is not good enough. Yeah, he's not good enough to play right back. Yeah, this is why I said I need a friggin' left back for Calafori. Going forward, he looks amazing. Yeah, because he spent more time up their side of the field or your side of the field than he did in defending his own box. And when he had to defend, guess what he got? A yellow card. You know what I'm saying? He was non-existent. Odegaard, get me started on this prick Odegaard. Yeah, like you know, yeah, he was so poor today. He made Bruno look world class. He made the only pass. There's only one pass that I rated that he did in this game. It took him 90 friggin' minutes. 90 minutes, yeah, to give a good pass. Are you pissing me off? Yeah, and then people are saying, why don't I believe that Arsenal's going to win the league? And then my Arsenal fans are going to tell me that, you know what, Don, calm down. It's only your first game. Yeah? This is Man United that finished 15th. Yeah? People don't understand. This is Man United that finished 15th, yeah? That couldn't even score a goal when we were giving it to them. It's like me opening my doors, yeah, to my house, yeah? Going on holiday for 6 months, and all my stuff is still there when I come back with no security around. Yes, I have a dog, but if you come in my house, my dog's going to lick you to death. You know what I'm saying? Because my dog has not got one aggressive bone in his body. Right? That's what Arsenal seem to be like today. And if we're going to go like this, going forward, it's going to be scary times for Arsenal. Yeah? Yeah, cool. I could talk about Man United and how poor they are. And the thing is, yeah, like if this is how Man United's going to play, then cool. If this is the team that Amman's going to put together, then do you know what? He's not going to be here long. So for your lot's agenda, that's great. But to be honest, I don't care about Man United. I care about the performance that I saw today. The only saving grace here was the fact that we didn't always try to play it down to to Saka on the right wing. But even so, he looked like he was injured because Saka had a poor game. Like for his standards, it was bad. They were playing balls into the channel for Gokaris to cross in. He's a freaking striker. They're the balls they're supposed to be playing to Martinelli and to Saka. Saka, do you know what? Yeah, I'll give him this game. Do you know why? Because he's played so well for us and he hasn't been that bad. But Martinelli now, I saw a time here, I think it was about the 35th minute, when he was side on with your left wing back. He looked at him, and instead of trying to run up the line, he ran into the player. I thought, oh my days, how the hell footballer? It's like, yeah, cool, you're a great athlete, whatever, right? But you have to have a footballing brain. And the thing is, he's still at my club. Madueke can look good, look a lot better than Martinelli when he came in. And I would never thought I would say that. I know, Prime, what you said, and I was your Don DeMarco moment. But some people, yeah, they just can't wait for me to say, do you know what, my bad, didn't it? Yeah. But still, he still has a lot to prove to me for me to get on this whole nonsense 20 train. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. But then, but Martinelli, it's like, if this is the best that we can offer, we'll be lucky to finish in the top 4 this season. If this is the best that we got to offer. Gokares, cool. He didn't score today, but I guarantee you, no one can tell me a moment when someone set him free. Set him free. Do you know what I'm saying? He was a passenger in this game. They played one ball down the channel, yeah, down the left-hand side. And cool. He messed up his feet. Yeah, whatever. He done a Lukaku touch, whatever. But then that was 1 out of 1. Literally 1 out of 1. And that was like at 59, 60 minutes when he was tired. He hasn't played not much of preseason. He hasn't played no football ever since he played his last game. You get me? And I'm supposed to be happy with this performance. If this is what I have to put up with this season, just drop me out of it. Just say, do you know what? Yeah, give us a second place trophy and end the season on the first freaking game. Because I'm telling you this, it cannot get worse, much worse than what I saw today. But regardless of it, the only positive I can take from this is that we won. You know what I'm saying? And then we beat Man United. But if we ever played a team like Burnley like this, yeah, nah, not accepting this. Only because it's Man United, right? And the history that we have. It was like, if you check it, if no matter if Man United, where they finished, or if they've been knocked off their high horse over the last few years, forget all of that. If you look at the first 15 minutes of the game, it was like messy. You know what I'm saying? It was foul after foul after foul. So it meant so much to these players, right? But then make the performance look a lot better. And I guarantee you, yeah, Sunshine, if Amron would have brought out a better team instead of this crap that I saw that your manager did today, you lot would have won. Hands down.
I agree. I think I agree with that too, because I feel like we started off very strong, and then obviously once you guys scored that goal, it kind of killed our momentum. But it's funny because, like we said, the main thing I heard is that this game is going to be won or lost in the midfield. But I honestly feel like this game died in the midfield because they both were so shocking. Like, there were times where Odegaard was losing the ball to Casemiro, Ugarte's passing the ball to Havertz. I'm like, what is going on in that midfield today? It was gross. It was gross. Now, I will say, for me, I hate it too because I'm seeing a lot of United fans saying we deserve to win, which I highly disagree with. You don't deserve anything. You go out and you play a game of football and you win or you lose. We can't say we deserve to win because the game was right there. We had so many chances to score. And I was saying, if Gyökeres was on our team in that first half, he would have had maybe at least one goal, at least, if he was on our team, with the way we were able to get in the box and even cross it. Because we had opportunities there, but nobody was in the box. Nobody was there. And it's because we were playing some false nine thing that Amram was trying to do. We didn't have Šeško on, which I kind of understand. That's the only part I understand in the lineup. Everything else made no sense to me. You're starting Dalot over Ahmad. Kobe didn't touch the pitch once. And then I'm like, okay, if you're worried about his pace, maybe, is that the issue? But after what I watched, it didn't make any sense to me. You're starting Mount. I'm like, what was your game? Did you even want to win the game when you put that lineup out? Because to me, it felt like he was taking the easy way out. Oh, we're just going to try to, react to Arsenal instead of going out and be the aggressor. And that to me is upsetting, especially with like the way we were able to go at you going forward. But if we can't, and here's the thing, if we can't finish our dinner, wrap it up for me too. Because you can't win a match if you don't score. You just can't do it. Šeško came on. I mean, he had a header, okay, but like I wasn't moved. But then at the same time, they weren't working and moving the ball the same way when he came on the pitch. It didn't look the same. So there weren't as many crosses. They weren't passing as well. So it was different. Like all of a sudden you get your striker on and then you don't want to work and make the attack work. So for me, I'm just frustrated because we lost the game in terms of not being able to score. I feel like, again, the lineup was a mess. And I mean, going forward, I could argue, yes, we look better. I mean, we do. Cunha and Mbeumo add a lot to us, but we're not going to win or improve if we don't get another goalkeeper and if we don't improve our midfield. It's just not going to work. We're not good enough. Our goalkeeper situation is terrible. Say what you want about that situation. Reijnders got bullied because the same thing happened to Raya. And what did Raya do? He held his ground and he punched the ball out. Saliba just bullied the man and he fell backward. Like I can't defend that, you know? So I'm upset that we lost. And again, we're putting ourselves in a position where now we have to play Fulham and Burnley. And you know how we've been with these kind of teams the past couple of seasons. Fulham had our number last season. So I don't even know, guys. I'm trying not to get too negative so early because there are improvements, but we have a lot of work to do. We do. So I don't know. From a neutral standpoint, what do you guys think?
I think if I'm going to talk about Arsenal, I need an appropriate background. So there we go. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, no, this game, look, I mean, Donsey and Sunshine, you guys both pretty much hit the nail on the head. That was an absolute stink fest, to be honest. I knew it would be. I said it would be a draw. I think it probably should have been a draw, if I'm being honest. I think a draw would have been a fairer result. Obviously, set piece FC did it again.
Sorry, say that again. Say that again.
Set piece
FC. I didn't even talk about you lot bottling the Super Cup, yeah? And you want to come to about set piece FC. Just remember, you man were freaking 2-0 up, yeah? 2-0 up. The only club to be 2-0 up, yeah? With 15 minutes to go and bottle everything, mate.
Weren't you guys 4-0 up against Newcastle and they had 10 men?
What was that?
A few years ago, and then it was.
Oh, bro, they come in a few years. Like, come on.
And they had 10 men.
You lot were still in your run to win a trophy.
I know. Look, I said what I said about the Super.
Okay, hold on, Charlie. Do you want to know a fun fact? You know, Arsenal have played in a Super Cup before, and they lost 2-0. They lost 2-0.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
I know. Thank you, Prime, for the history lesson, but no one else.
Yeah, look, listen, Donsey, you're right. I'm not gonna defend what happened in the Super Cup. Although I think I said it was our subs made us worse, their subs made them better, and I thought that was the difference with that game. But anyway, yeah, for this game, like I said, stinkfest. To be honest, it was a really bad game. Just the set piece that separated it. And are United better? I think they look a little bit better going forward, but overall, it's the same season. It's the same problems. Like, you guys have a terrible goalkeeping situation. Right? It's awful. It's just, like I've never seen a team with two goalkeepers as awful as that. Like both Onana, Reijnders, they're terrible. Both of them. Like they are awful. Like I don't even know what else to say. Like you guys have like a mistake a game with your keeper, whoever it is. There's literally a mistake a game.
Yeah, we start like a goal down, like just mentally.
Yeah, because the keeper's always going to let one in. Like, but yeah, look, it was obviously Arsenal like defensively kind of dealt with everything. It was obviously a good win to start the season and stuff. But man, United had one job, just get some early points off Arsenal. But yeah, look, that game didn't really tell me anything that I didn't know, to be honest. I think that United are in trouble unless you guys sign a goalkeeper, improve the midfield, and I think Arsenal are in a bit of trouble as well. I don't think they're going to be really close to the title this season. So yeah, look, just a game that nothing. It literally was a nothing game. Like it really was. Like yeah, set piece, and that's it. Goalkeeper mistake. And in terms of Gyökeres, look, 007's on. That's 1 down, 6 to go for 007. So
how much goals this song getting his first season?
I can't remember, but the rest is history. The rest was.
I'm sorry. Go.
I can't remember.
Right?
But Son wasn't. That's a myth. Son wasn't even that bad in his first season. But
I swear he got like 4 goals.
No, it was more than that. But he wasn't even bad in his first season.
Okay.
But I don't remember. Look, I agree with you. He wasn't anywhere near as good as what he ended up being. But look, I'm just saying, Gyökeres, I agree he wasn't helped by the service.
What did Son end up doing? Winning the Europa League.
Well, no, and also his numbers. I'm talking about him as a player.
Oh no, I'm talking about the fact that it's Arsenal don't have a European trophy and Spurs have multiple. That's what I'm talking
about. That's true. That's true.
We got the Cup Winners' Cup, so come on, let's not do
that. We have one of those as well.
Yeah, well, I was told I'm not a European champion, and I'm just stating the point. So, like defamation of character, Cup Winners' Cup, in it. Let's just
Cup Winners' Cup. Well, if I celebrated the Conference League win, you'd say I'm shameless.
No, I wouldn't, because Prime, you know me better than that.
The what?
I'm not these guys. You know that.
Okay, yeah, my bad. It didn't work. Sorry, it didn't work. My bad. I tried.
Oh my god. But yeah, look, obviously, yeah. Congrats, Doncy, on the win. So the 4-peat's on.
The 4-peat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, finish the second 4 times. Yeah.
They're not getting second this season if Man City and Liverpool play like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, like I said, it was just an awful game. Like, I watched that game and I was bored just watching that game. Just nothing exciting really.
Yeah. It was horrible. They're just not, and I was, just not threatening. I think I was really shocked too at just like how quiet, like I mean, maybe I shouldn't be so shocked, but like it's just quiet. Like nobody on Arsenal was like trying to no Saka, Rice, Odegaard. It was just very blasé. Like they were just like, we're playing a game.
I think, do you know what's really obvious? I think Arsenal needs someone on the left. It's really obvious. They need a proper winger with pace, that has pace that can actually do something on the left.
We need a winger with a brain, first and foremost. Yeah, and we need a left back, because when I've been crying out a left back since Tierney, and we still let him go, which was ridiculous. You could see it today, like it was bad, and you can see how bad even see with Odegaard. It's not just that his performances are bad. His attitude is not captain-like at all. Yeah. Because there was a stage when one of our players was on the floor. I forgot who it was. I think it was Gabriel, and then Cunha was trying to come in and say something, and then the thing is, it was like Cunha was buoying frigging Odegaard, and then Gabriel to step in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, isn't it supposed to be the other way around? Because one is our captain and one is my captain. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what makes me sick. And then it's just that these bad decisions why we can never win a trophy or a title, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because let's say Odegaard is a reflection of the captain. Can you imagine Odegaard in the dressing room at halftime? What do you think he's going to say? Come on, guys. Let's flick our hair. Let's try to pass the ball. Let's spin around 20 times in a circle. Take a leaf out of Booker T book. Do a spin-a-rooney. And then maybe we could take a shot that we're going to miss. Right? Honestly, it's ridiculous. And like I said, even though we won the match and we got the 3 points, so if you got 3 points so far in the league, put your hands up. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we all put our hands up.
Only 2 of us.
Yeah, this is
okay. Yeah.
Like it's actually a shame, but this is not good enough.
Yeah, guess who's still in 15th, by the way, with the
negative.
That's
so funny that you guys
with the negative goal difference. We are.
To be fair, at least we're not 17th right now.
It's true. And guess what? You lot still owe the Premier League goals because you're -1 now, isn't it?
We're negative goal difference. I said that. Yes, 15th with a negative goal difference. Yes.
It's crazy. You're 15th and you can't even win Europa this season.
I know.
United versus Arsenal. The way Arsenal treat corners, how do you guys keep getting away with it? It's crazy.
They just crash the box.
But the thing is, Prime, they got figured out last season. They got figured out at the end of last season. Like they weren't doing it.
They still do it. Like it's not even crashing the box. It's you have great set piece takers, but even if you didn't, I don't think the delivery even necessarily makes a difference because you guys block off the goalkeeper and then you have like 6'3" athletes anyway in the box. Like I don't know. Like credit to your set piece taker. I guess it makes sense why your fans love him. United had chances, like quite a few. So I don't know if that's credit per se to your two attacking personnel you brought in, or it's any improvements on, I guess, the system under Amram. I'm more so going to say the former. But Arsenal, like, I know a lot of Arsenal fans don't like the way they played tonight, and they think they played poorly and stuff, which I agree. But do you not also think there might be a bit of a factor that you guys didn't take Man United seriously? Because Chelsea have done this a lot in the past, where we don't take Man United seriously and they end up putting in a performance against us. Do you not think your players may have done the same? United just had their worst ever season, lost Europa League final, haven't made as many changes to their team in the summer window as they probably should have. The same manager is still there. Maybe the players didn't take it as seriously. Do you think that's a factor? Don't see.
Do you know? I say I can't really answer that. Just of watching the game, I just thought we had a poor game simply because, like, the passion was there. Where especially earlier on, where the challenges, everybody was flying in. You know what I'm saying? There could have been about 4 yellow cards in the first 13 minutes. So I do think we took it serious, and Man United took it serious. It was just that it was the same old mistakes. The only difference is that people that weren't making those mistakes in last season and before are the mistakes are starting to creep in. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like Gabriel Saliba. More Saliba passing the ball to their players. Odegaard, it was like ping ball between their players and our players, their players and our players. There was times when they headed the ball over to us. Normally, we would take the ball down calmly, pass it off. Maybe because of the factor, maybe the main factor in this game was no Partey. All right? So that's the only difference between what I could say a game last season and a game today was no Partey. Because the same problems with, let's say, Martinelli and Odegaard, that was still happening. But then, at least in the middle, we were very secure. I forgot that Declan Rice was even on the field at one stage. We didn't have normally, I even in the last stream, I said that the game's going to be won and lost, like Sunshine said, in the middle of the park. We didn't control that. The difference between last season and this season is Partey. That's how much control he had. This is why I wanted him to stay at least one more season with us. Give him a pay-as-you-pay contract, and then integrate Zubimendi in slowly. Right? And that's why I said it's not the fact that we didn't take them serious. It was more the fact that we didn't like Zubimendi. That he looked good. He looked good today, but a lot of the players went missing that didn't go missing last season. And the difference was today was Partey.
Yeah, I heard that. I think also the game could have been a lot different because Arsenal scored in the 13th minute. That basically kills the game.
Yeah, it killed us for sure.
From an entertainment standpoint and also from a competitive standpoint from both sides. I think if Arsenal didn't score so early.
The way they scored too, it was just like really, like I was so upset.
The fact that was what decided the game. Like, it's frustrating.
I think if Arsenal didn't score that early, like maybe Arsenal themselves would have been more on it. Because I think scoring that early, all you really have to do is sit and defend against this United side. Spurs showed it in the Europa League final. They won't really.
Yeah, Prime. All we were doing, we were just hoofing it long. Just as soon as we got the ball, just kicked it.
And I know United have two better attackers in the Bournemouth and Cunha, but like you still have the rest of the rubbish around. So and also the Saliba's tackle. Yeah, I do think that's a penalty.
No, facts, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. I agree.
So, Donzi, I don't. I don't know if you've listened to any other Arsenal fans and stuff and what they think about your performance today, because if that had been a penalty and the game ends 1-1, would people still be positive about the performance and the result?
How and
also to Sunshine as well. have you listened to other United fans talk about this game? Because if the game ends 1-1, are people more positive? Because I'm seeing people be a lot more positive. I'm seeing United fans being real positive about the way you guys played today. I'm talking about how you penned Arsenal back and the patterns and stuff like that. So I don't know.
For me, I could say they're already positive right now and we lost, like in my opinion. So if we go 1-1, I think they're even more so, because I'm hearing us say that we deserve to win, and I hate that saying personally. I hate that. So a lot of United fans are saying that. So I think if we draw, it's just more paper over the cracks. Personally, I'm not going to speak on Arsenal's side of things.
No, I don't think like I can't see no positives in this game, not one bit. All I can see is Arsenal losing the ball constantly. Arsenal, the same issues happening with Arsenal. The fact that we're taking way too long to bring on substitutes. We allow a player that you can see was going to go to get a yellow card in Calafiori, get a yellow card before he's taken off. Right? We kept on a Martinelli that's clearly hasn't been up to scratch over the last 2.5 seasons. Continuously playing Odegaard, which in fact is our captain. Right? From time these issues have been addressed, it's hard for me to turn around and be like, I am actually happy. I'm happy in isolation for beating Man United because of what it means. Yeah. And that's like, and like, you don't know me. It's like when it comes to the top 4, I've got personal beef with all of you, even though you're not great people. Yeah. When it comes to the top 4, or the traditional top 6 or whatever it is, I got beef with you lot.
Yeah.
But then I will never be happy with my team unless these simple things are gonna be addressed, because that's what's gonna haunt us later on down the line within the season. Because I'm trying to forward think now, because it's like, what has Martinelli done for us so far for him to merit playing? Yeah. And this is against Man United. What has Odegaard done for us to merit playing? I can understand like Zubimendi having a bad game. I could understand Gyökeres as such having a bad game because the style of football we play is more suited to Havertz.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is, you saw that today. But so I can, if they're having a bad 2, 3, 4 games, I can understand that until we change it around to suit them. But it's the same players that's doing the same things. And when I do see Arsenal fans happy and like, oh yeah, it's like, because I will have my conversation this week with them. And one question I want to ask them is, why are you happy?
AKA Tony.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm only speaking to Tony tonight, Tony and TJ and sarcasm, yeah? It's one of those things. It's like, why are you happy? Are you happy for the win? Are you happy for the performance? Are you happy seeing is this us? Are you happy to see us like this going forward? Because I get it. We're not going to play like this going forward. But then we know that a performance like this is just around the corner. And that's what scares me. Because, like, I'm going to be honest. Any team that finished above 15th last season, if we play them like that, even now, we're losing. Easy. And
I think, go ahead,
Yeah, no. And I was just about to say, even like say Man United, for me, it's not the fact that they played bad. They just didn't have any clear-cut chances. Everything was a half chance.
Yeah.
Everything was a man-made half chance. You can't tell me that Raya made a good save, apart from the one where Cunha ran down the left-hand side, cut in, and then shot, and then it was that Raya got his right glove to it, tipped it away. To be honest, that's a stunning save. The other one, where Raya tipped it around the corner, that was more for the cameras, and I believe he should have caught that. You know what I'm saying? Apart from that, they didn't have any clear-cut chances. So that's why I'm happy in the isolation, but I'm more pissed off from what I saw today because it was horrible.
I think the hardest thing for me too is because I'm very competitive and I always want to be the best. When I watched all the other teams in the top big 6, whatever you want to say, and I see improvements, I see Liverpool making, I know they're not perfect, right? But I can see where they're going to be really good. I see Man City look different. I see Tottenham, even though they're still not perfect, I see good things coming from there. I know Chelsea didn't have that great of a game this weekend, but you could argue, that they can make some moves. And then I look at my club and I'm like, okay, are we gonna catch up, or are we gonna fall even more behind? And that's where I get worried, because I don't want to get stuck falling behind again. And this is why I wanted to make those big moves, like hopefully get a Baleba or somebody, because everyone's saying give Amorim time. We don't have time right now. We don't.
Okay, babe?
We don't. So that's just my thoughts on that in terms of where we are with everybody else. I get nervous.
But I think not having Europe should help you guys this season.
We hope. Yeah.
You'd think it's going to give Amorim more time to get his style of play across, which I still think that I rated Amorim at Sporting highly. So it will be a question of whether United ruins him or not, I think. Because I don't think... I know he's done a few things that are questionable, as for a lot of managers, but I think Amorim... I think he's better than the performances have shown, if I'm being honest. Just based on seeing him at Sporting.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like him too, and I agree with you to some extent. But when I'm at games and I see you play Dalot versus Arsenal,
yeah, Ahmad should have played,
and you're not playing Ahmad starting, and then Ahmad comes on, and it just changes. It changes us always, and I'm like, what was the point? What were you thinking? I don't know. It drives me nuts. We'll get into we'll wrap things up here shortly. Let me show what Prime has put up here.
Thank you, After Joe. 15. Ruben Amorim has now lost 15 of his 28 Premier League games, 7 wins, 6 draws. This is the fastest the manager has reached 15 defeats in the competition without taking a charge of a newly promoted team in that period since Paul Hart with Portsmouth in
Prime, can you send me that on X?
27 games prolonged. Yeah. Well,
thanks.
15. Man United finished 15th last year. He has he's lost more games than he has been in charge. And he's only won 7. How many months has he been in charge?
It's going to be a year in November. So what? That's like what?
So wait, he came in the November, right?
November, yeah.
December, January, February.
He
March,
came. I remember when
May,
didn't he like beat
June,
City when he came in? Was that like his first league game or something?
No, but I'm talking about like months. Actually,
yeah, no, it's November. He started in November.
Yeah, so that's like so 7 wins in the same amount of months
in the league. Yeah, diabolical.
And I was on stream on Thursday, talking to people about this, and they were trying to argue with me, saying about Amorim he didn't get a summer window, he needs signings, and they couldn't answer me the question: can't he win 2 games a week? Why can't he win back-to-back games?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll send this to you right now.
I don't think we've won back-to-back games with Erik ten Hag. I think that's a stat that's come over 2 managers now. But either way,
wait, what?
You did?
No, but I mean, like the streak that we're on now started with him. I think the current streak.
But then Ten Hag kept catching life, and then he eventually got sacked.
It's been a while since we've won back-to-back games in the league, you guys. A while. There's this guy on TikTok that like hasn't cut his hair.
Oh, 5 games in a row. I won't. Yeah.
Having Onana and Bindier in our team is like having COVID-19 and what? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's get into this so we can, I just want to appreciate you guys' time here. All right, so this is what we had for last week. I highlighted this one because Prime actually got it spot on, so he got 3 points for that. So Dauncey got 4. The main one he didn't get points for was this one because he had Chelsea winning. If you counted it as a draw, you got a point because nobody won. So Charlie got the point for this one. And then I think there was another one similar to that. I think somewhere I can't remember, but all in all, Prime, you did good with that. Gave you 3 points there. So this is what the scores are looking like here. Endz also has his in. I think he's at 4 as well. I just hit his columns there. So not too bad, I don't think. Not too bad. In terms of
Man United screwed me up.
Yeah. it screwed a lot of us up. We had a lot of draws on that one.
Not me.
Dauncey went a little happy with his.
Dauncey back to process.
Exactly.
Trust us.
I didn't think it was terrible.
Let's get into these so we can in the stream and get you guys on with your evenings. But we have Dauncey first, so let's go ahead and run down the list. Have a think. Unless you don't want to start first, anyone can start if anyone's ready.
That's cool. My name is there first, so I'll start first, man.
Go ahead.
Okay, what is it? West Ham, Chelsea. West Ham. West Ham are probably my relegated team. So, what was West Ham's last result? Was it 2-0?
They lost 3-0 to Sunderland.
Oh yeah, 3-0 to Sunderland, and they got Chelsea.
Off the park.
I'll say 2-0. 2-0 Chelsea.
Okay.
Cole Palmer's gonna score.
He better. He hasn't scored a goal from open play since
January. Yeah.
So you know what? Yeah, well, I'm backing him to score in this one.
I'm looking forward to this one, by the way. Just
who do I hate more?
No, Dauncey, you love us, really.
Do I?
Yeah, deep down. You're Lily White, deep down.
Oh, that's...
No, I'm joking.
Wait.
Hey.
All right, Charlie, I'm saying, man.
That's the worst thing you could call Dauncey, Lily White.
Yeah, no. All right, do you know what it is? Like, I know you thought I was flawless, bro, but come on, man. Like,
Insert the come on, you Spurs. Clip.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, that's got too far. That's coming too far. I would say after City's last performance, but you lot played well as well. And you lot are City's bogey team, right?
We are.
And it's at the Etihad as well.
The Etihad's our playground.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Just to give you some context.
Do you know what? Yeah, the playground is being reconstructed now, so I'm going to go for 2-0 City. 2-0 City.
Okay.
Arsenal Leeds. Fuck Leeds, 4-0.
Wow, everyone hates Leeds. Crazy.
Bro, what they did to us in the early 90s, Viduka, even Ferdinand, Smith, no, thank you. Fuck Leeds. Fulham v United. Fulham drew against Brighton 1-1, innit?
Yes.
Oh, they got that dog in that fight.
Right. Hey.
They usually play as well also, and they're at home. So just to give you some there, yeah.
Do you know, I want to go for 1-1.
Oh, I so wish Isak was playing for Liverpool. That would have been funny. Just for the banter.
Oh, this could be Isak's X to his next. Do you know what? Newcastle are going to turn up at that game, and I think that's going to surprise everyone. I'm going to go for 2-1 Newcastle.
Even after that Villa game. Okay.
Do you know what? Yeah. Hey, my agenda is agenda rising. Some things are bigger than football.
All right. Prime, do you want to go next or Charlie? Either one.
Yeah, I'll go next.
Okay.
West Ham, Chelsea. Bowen.
4-1? Is that what you said?
No, I said Bowen. Oh, Hermansen's a good goalkeeper as well. For fuck's sake. 3-1 Chelsea.
Okay.
Uh, 3-1 Spurs.
Oh.
Hey, I like it. Arsenal leads.
5-0 Arsenal. I think Gyökeres will bag a brace.
Yeah.
Okay. Fulham
United.
Our game turns a joke every week.
Fulham drew with
Brighton.
Brian.
Yeah, last minute goal.
They had our number last season as well. It was quite bad.
and it's away from home. United play on the counter attack. 3-0 United.
Okay.
Newcastle, Liverpool. 3-2 Newcastle.
Okay. Nobody's going for Liverpool. Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for the hate. Charlie?
Sunshine, 3-2.
West Ham, Chelsea. Oh, what's going on?
Did I do this one wrong?
No. Did you say 3-2 Newcastle?
Oh, he did. No, he said.
Yeah, Newcastle went 3-2.
Thank you, Doncy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Charlie. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no worries. West Ham, Chelsea. West Ham are awful. Like
They're so
4-1 Chelsea.
Wow.
Hermansen's a brilliant goalkeeper, by the way, so that's why. Because I was thinking 5-1 Chelsea, then I remember they have Hermansen.
Yeah, their defense
didn't do much for Sunderland. So.
No.
Yeah, true, but
and you're much better.
No, knowing Chelsea in front of goal.
That's true. Man City, Spurs. Look, whatever happened, I'm at a point now where I used to get surprised when we'd beat City, but now it's at a point where I'm not even surprised because we won 4-0 there last season. So if we lose, I wouldn't be surprised either. Because look at the way they've started the season. Look, no result would surprise me. I think if we beat them, I wouldn't even be shocked. But I'll go 2-2. I think we'll get a draw. We usually get something at the Etihad. Arsenal Leeds 3-0. Arsenal, I think. What's next? Fulham Man United stinking 0-0 for me. That's going to be a horrible game. Just 0-0. And then Newcastle Liverpool. Do you know what? With the whole Isak thing, that might kind of galvanize Newcastle specifically for this game. Well, this is hard. I'm gonna go 2-1 Newcastle.
It is at St. Park.
Yeah, I think they might be galvanized just for this one, and they often turn up against the big six at home. So I think Newcastle will surprise people. I think.
Yeah. All right.
Can I change Fulham United? Yeah, Fulham score 1 goal, so it's 3-1 United.
Okay.
Yeah. So how is Onana back, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they're scoring the goal then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's 3. All right, 3-2 United then.
3-2. Okay.
Sorry, 3-2.
All right, I'm gonna go 3-0 here for Chelsea and West Ham. Your goalkeeper isn't that great as well, but I can't see West Ham doing anything, especially
even
defense. No. I'm gonna go 3-0. Man City Tottenham. I want City to lose, so I'm gonna bank on that. I'm gonna go. I don't know if you guys can score 3 on them though.
We scored 4 last year.
I know, but did anyone predict that happening?
Yeah, I think it depends.
Remember,
if we have Eze, then we could. But if not,
Spurs will sit and play on the counter attack, and City's defense is not that great.
Yeah.
We
always catch them. We just have a way of doing them.
Let's go 2. I'm gonna go 2.
And this is under multiple managers as well. Somehow.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 4-0 here too. I'm gonna go 4-0 there. Ooh. I'm tired of losing to Fulham. I'm going 2-1 United.
I'm tired of losing to Fulham.
Can you believe it?
How the mighty have fallen. I'm tired of losing.
All right, we're here for it, man.
I'm tired of losing to Wolves. They always do us somehow.
I'm tired of finishing second.
All right, got it. 2-1.
To be fair, I'm tired of a couple month trophy drought. So.
Oh wow, man!
Right?
I'm just trying to. Charlie.
Man,
Okay,
what
Charlie.
world do we live in where a Spurs fan should even say that?
Mate, it took 17 years to win something with some oomph here, and he tired already, bro. You should be.
Listen, I
created a monster. This is my fault. Sorry.
I have to be
yeah.
Mad.
Thank you, Sunshine.
United, look what you've done. That your Spurs fan can say that, man.
Shame on you, Sunshine. Boycott your team now.
Charlie, can you do me a favor? Can you say Wara Trophy to Dancy?
Wara Trophy.
Yay.
That's crazy.
Okay. I said it last week and I'll say it this week. We live in 2025. If I can identify as anything, I identify as Spurs won nothing last season. So I identify they have won nothing in 18 years. All right.
Yeah, and Spurs identify as European winners. So it's crazy.
Exactly.
Hey, Gal identifies as a Premier League winner. So.
Oh my gosh. I have to say though, all in all, pretty decent match week one, outside of I would say our game really, and maybe Chelsea's the way you look at it. But I'm just happy football's back. We've been watching football all weekend, so thanks for joining, guys. Is there anything that you have going on or that you want to promote before we head out here? Anything?
Yes, I'm on stream at Mike's at 10 p.m. on his channel. So,
okay.
I mean, to be fair, the plan for the stream was to make fun of Arsenal, but since United are shit, we're gonna crash on United instead. And make sure you guys are watching because you guys will hear my my feelings on Sanchez that I can't say on the show for certain reasons. And Mike's will speak on how he feels about West Ham. So again, it'll be an
I'm sure he's not happy.
He's not happy, and he plays at Chelsea next week as well. Yeah, he is. He wants to. If anyone watches his match review, he put on boxing gloves, so he's ready to fight.
Yeah, he went mad. He went 0 to 100, and then what happened was because he said all of that about his glasses, and then he sat down and put in his glasses, and he just became a different person. It was crazy. Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, tune into that. Sunshine, are you gonna raid anyone after the stream or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna raid Zier. Unless is your stream about to start?
I have no idea.
With Mike's, or do you have 30 minutes?
We are starting at 10.
Okay, I think that's in like 30 minutes. Do you want me to go there? If you can, I don't care.
If you can, yes, please.
Okay, no problem. Don C, Charlie, you guys got any videos coming up or anything?
Yeah, no, look, I'll be doing some. I've got a couple new shows starting this week. So
let's go.
Yeah, check that out if you haven't subscribed already. Everyone watching. So yeah, no, I'll be doing videos. I'll probably speak on transfer stuff as well if anything comes out. So yeah, that's about it at the moment.
Got it. Don C?
Yeah, I think I'm on Sarkazan City tonight to crash on Flawless. And Eddie's going to be the special guest, and guess what? Tony's going to be there. And TJ's. That's a surprise. Tony is what it is, yeah. Tomorrow, my brothers as usual, 10 o'clock show. So that's another time to like crash on people like Sheik. So me and Prime are going to be arseholes to Sheik, as we are all the time. This week I'll probably put out another 2 videos, but once I get the time, let's keep doing this. Let's keep the content rolling.
Yeah, we need a match reaction from you, Don C. So make sure you get that out on your channel.
You know, I'm not going to do it next week because what is it? We're on Carnival. So probably the weekend after, I'll probably do a match reaction, and I think that's the game against. Is it Liverpool? Yeah, I think that's the Liverpool game.
All right.
So it's either me smiling as usual, or right.
Can't wait.
We'll see.
Looking forward to it. Well, again, shout out to you guys in the chat. Thanks for joining. Make sure you hit the like button. Everyone's channels is in the description. So make sure you click the links, like, turn on the notifications, make sure you're joining their streams and liking their videos and all of that. Thank you guys again for taking the time to be here on your Sunday evening. And here's to football being back. Shout out to y'all. So we're going to head out. We are rating Mike's channel. He's about to go live in about 18 minutes. Nope, 22 minutes. So make sure you guys hit the like, and he'll be starting his stream too. So big up, guys. Have a good week. Goodbye.